Okay, let's get into some more of these records, and this will be the last of the alphabet. I just got, except for this one, I just got this in the mail. This is Sloppy Seconds Live. Here's what the record looks like. Okay, this is the UK subs, and this record is called Z Ezo. Yeah, Z Ezo. And this one's not bad. Let's see what the vinyl looks like. Here's the little inner jacket. And the vinyl looks like this. Oh, and there's this. It came with this lyric sheet. Get that in there. And this is the UK subs, Punk Essentials, which is like a greatest hits. And this is the UK subs. What's the name of this record? This one is YXWNZ. Well, that's weird. Can't be what this record is. And this one's okay. Yeah, this is called Work in Progress. And this one's okay. Not their best, though. Okay, this one is another UK subs picture disc. And this one's called XXIV. And this one's okay. Alright, and this is a record store day thing of the UK subs, Another Kind of Blues. And has these little inner jackets, and the records are blue. And this one is a great record, and this particular version of it has a ton of songs, and it wasn't cheap. So if you want the Record Store Day 2019 exclusive, it'll be a couple of $20 bills. Okay, this is a band called USA Mexico, and it's the King Coffee, drummer for the Butthole Surfers, and this is his new thing. And this is kind of hard to describe. It's kind of noisy, but good. As in good and noisy. It's got 5 songs on it. And if you like the Butthole Surfers and stuff like that, then this record is for you. And the name of this record is Matamoros. Okay, this is Ultrabide, DNA versus DNA-C, and this thing is really, really good. I can't say enough good things about this Ultrabide record. This is another Ultrabide record, Super Milk. Not as good as the one I just showed you, but it's not bad. This is the Underground Railroad to Candyland, and the name of the record is The People Are Home, and this is really good. And here's another Underground Railroad to Candyland, and this one's called Bird Rouge. This one is very, very good. Couldn't imagine not having it. Here is the Underground Railroad to Candyland, Knows Your Sins. This one also is just the best. And this is Unwritten Law, Elva, and it's just okay. Alright, on to the V's. This is Vitamin X, About to Crack. This is the special copy of it, colored vinyl and all. And this one's really good. Here's another Vitamin X record. Actually, there's two of them in here. This is See Through Their Lies, and this one's really good. This one also contains this 7-inch Rip It Out. And both of these are really good. Here's another Vitamin X record, Full Scale Assault. This one is the deluxe version, colored vinyl. And this one's really good also. Alright, here is the Village People Live and Sleazy, double LP. This one's fun to have. Okay, this is like a book. So we'll show you this book. These are all picture discs. And this is the Village People, the first one, this picture disc. And this is Village People Cruisin' picture disc. And Macho Man picture disc. So these are all the Village People picture discs. Okay, here is a 10-inch by the Vindictives, Party Time for Assholes, and this one is wonderful. Just a great record. It's a single one, but I guess this came in a double LP as far as like the 10 inches. But this is just the single one. Okay, this record is called The Many Moods of the Vindictives. It's like a greatest hits. And this thing is perfect. This is a perfect punk rock document. Just, you can't get better than this. Okay, this is, here we have the Vindictives presents Hypno Punko. And this one is really good. It's not perfect like the last one, but it's pretty good. And this is the Vindictives, Party Time for Assholes. This is the double LP 12-inch version, which has a lot more songs, and this is all cover songs done by the Vindictives. Okay, this is Vox Pop, More Drugs Than Elvis, featuring Don Boyles of the Germs and Paul B. Cutler, Dream Syndicate, Diana Cancer, 45 Grave, Jeff Dahl, Angry Simones, Dale Hopkins, 45 Grave, and Mike Ocha, Nervous Gender, and this is live. KPFK Radio 1980. Here is another Vox Pop record, and this is just a little EP, not very many songs on it. Here is the Vandals, Peace Through Vandalism. This thing is one of the best things ever recorded, and here it is. Here's another great Vandals record, Peace Through Vandalism. This is the Vandals without Steve-O singing. This is Live Fast Diarrhea. This one's okay. And this is the only one I have with their new lead singer. Or the lead singer that is not Steve-O. This one is the Violent Femmes, Hollowed Ground. This one's pretty good. This is Victims of Society, and this is the lead singer of the Vindictives' first band. This one's okay. It's nowhere near as good as the Vindictives, but it's pretty good. Alright, this is the Voids. This one's pretty good on Dr. Strange Records. And I bought this thing at a Punk Rock Bowling because they were one of the bands playing and they were selling a record. Alright. That's a little flyer. This is Verbal Abuse. I guess it's just called Verbal Abuse. And it's autographed by the lead singer. And this is just punk rock madness. And I got this autographed when I went and seen him in Fresno. Okay, this is a band from the Pacific Northwest, Vampire Lesbos, or the Vampire Lesbos. And this one's really good. Yeah, they're from Four Lakes, Washington. Okay, this is Secrets of Successful Vermint Calling. And this is a record album trying, I guess, teaching you to use your little call for coyotes. It's really funny to listen to this guy use this coyote call and tell you all about it. I wouldn't be without this record. It's funny. Okay, this is the Ventures Greatest Hits. This is Weekend Nachos, Unforgivable. This is a heavy metal type thing. It's okay. Front cover's brutal. Okay, this is Wrist Meets Razor, Misery Never Forgets. And this thing's okay, but boy, you really have to speed this up. They play these songs way too slow. Here's another record that if you speed it up, it's really, really good. This is Weed Eater. I think this is Goliathan. And remember, buy this record, play it fast. Okay, this is the soundtrack to a cartoon called Wicked City. And this one's okay if you play it fast. Double LP. Actually, no, it's not a double LP. What's the inside look like? Just more cartoons. Okay. This is Wimpy Rutherford and the Cryptics live. And this one is autographed by Wimpy when I went and seen this version of the Queers in Fresno, and I put the whole show up on my YouTube channel and hardly anybody was there, which which is too bad, because when he was singing for the Queers, that's when they were at their best. Okay, here is Wesley Willis and Rainbow Sugar, and this is a split. And the Wesley Willis song on here is Stop Driving Like an Asshole, and it's really good. Here is an Adam and the Ants record. It's a flexi disc, and there's only one song on it, and they're doing like a mock version of the song YMCA by the Village People. And it's entertaining to hear. And I bought it a long time ago. Like when I first moved down from Washington in '86. And this thing, Greatest Hits, is almost a perfect musical item. All the songs on here are really funny. And here is Wesley Willis, Rush Hour, another near perfect document. And here's Wesley Willis, Greatest Hits, and this one's pretty good. Not as good as the others that I've shown, but definitely worth buying. Okay, here's the Weirdos Condor. This one looks like it came from a radio station because it's got this thing stuck on it and has writing on the front, but this one's not bad. This isn't a bad Weirdos record at all. Okay, this is the Weirdos' Weird World, 1977 to 1981, and this thing is perfect. One of the best records I own is this Weirdos' Greatest Hits from the early years. And this is the second one. We got the Neutron Bomb, Weird World, Volume 2, 77 to 89, the Weirdos, and this one's okay, but it's not as good as the one I just showed. Okay. This is When People Were Shorter and Lived Near the Water. And this is like a really noisy art band doing the entire soundtrack to the movie Porgy and Bess. And this is a must-have. Okay, this is When People Were Shorter and Lived Near the Water, and this is Bill Kennedy's Showtime, and I think this is another soundtrack to some movie, and this one's okay. And this is When People Were Shorter, Lived Near the Water, Bobby. This one's and this is them doing a bunch of Bobby Goldsboro songs, and it's autographed by Bobby Goldsboro. When I went and seen him, there's the ticket stubs. And the reason why I went to the Bobby Goldsboro show is to get him to autograph this record, and he said that he'd heard of it and that the band sent him a copy and that he liked it, and this thing is one of the best records I own. It's incredibly strange. This is Weird Al Yankovic's very first record. It's a must-have. This is the on the back here is the 7-inch for Eat It. That's a must-have. This is Weird Al Yankovic selections from Straight Out of Lenwood, White and Nerdy, Confessions, and Trapped in the Drive-Thru. And this one's okay. Not as good as his first one, though. Okay, this is Weird Al Yankovic, Apocalypse, and this only has one good song on it. And the only good song on this is, oh geez, which one is it? TMC, CNR, Charles, yeah, the Charles Nelson Riley song is just the best. Every other song on this is horrible. Okay, here's Weird Al Yankovic, even worse. And this one's okay. Not as good as his first one, but it's not bad to have. This is Los Angeles by X with a bunch of stuff, ticket stubs, the little book from when I went and seen him at the Blood Drive a long time ago with the Damned, and there's all the bands that played. And this LP is just a near perfect document from Los Angeles early punk rock. Okay, here's Yoko Ono, Fly. This thing is, if you play this fast, it becomes one of the best records in your collection. I bought this record in New York City down in the Bowery when I went there in October. So this is a Yoko Ono record bought from a record store in New York City. You can't get any more authentic than that. Okay, this is Youth Brigade Reminder 86. It's a greatest hits and it's really good. Alright, next up is the Zero Boys, Vicious Circle. And this has got like 4 really great songs on it. And the very last record in the ABCs is the Zeros, Right Now. And this one's not bad. Okay, and that's it for the alphabet. Now we're going to get into the hundreds of compilation records, and then there's all these 7 inches to get through. This is going to take a while, so just because I showed the zeros right now, it doesn't mean this is over.